I consider one of the biggest scams in the marketing industry to be how smaller and medium-sized businesses get taxed where large businesses don't when it comes to buying likes on social media and buying leads on social media. A larger business who hires someone like me will gorge themselves on a smorgasbord of free relevant traffic, and they will never pay for those likes. But a small business, simply for lacking the knowledge and ability to hire someone like me, will pay thousands of dollars for page likes to grow their business's presence on social media. And it's not fair, and we're going to end that today with this course. Welcome everybody to Savage Traffic. John McIntyre here, and this is the course that will ensure you never pay for likes on Facebook again relevant to your business. Until now, unfortunately, one of the most well-kept secrets in social media marketing is how to drive organic likes, how to utilize 3 or 4 different techniques together in order to find the people that are interested in your business, your target audience, and move them into your network where they will then go from being leads to converted sales. So let's jump right in. How we create results. The way we do this is by first teaching you how to determine your target audience via a demographic and a psychographic, and then we use this information to target them on Facebook. We will combine this powerful method with professional social media marketing strategy using current trends, viral content, and more. And then, once we've identified your audience by interest, we will not only target them that way, but we will also create pages engaging to that psychographic, and we will teach you all about demographics and psychographics and the criteria that go into those. By combining those techniques and others, we can choose who we want to market to and bring them into our audience without them even knowing that they're our leads, enable you to place content on their feeds indefinitely. This creates a captive audience for your business that will keep growing every day by the thousands. So what are some of the topics that we're going to cover in the Savage Traffic video training courses? First and foremost, Facebook rules and guidelines. We're going to make sure that your account doesn't get shut down. They have an algorithm. It's very good. We'll explain all about that and how not to lose your privileges or get your account suspended entirely. We're going to teach you about social media traffic trends and how to schedule content to take advantage of that. We're going to teach you to identify and find your target audience, and we're going to do this by the numbers the exact same way we do in the big leagues. We're going to teach you about utilizing trending and viral content. We're also going to create a pull page and use it efficiently to create sales. We're going to teach you about using groups in high traffic areas, as well as personal invitations to your page or business, to your hottest leads that you can find. We'll teach you how to find people actually looking for your product. And we'll teach you how to continually maintain your pages and content moving forward to market to your target audience. And finally, we include some dirty tricks of the pros. So what do we focus on to increase organic likes and traffic? First of all, and most importantly, target audiences and demographics. Random followers mean nothing. They're probably not interested in buying your product. With this system, we'll teach you to find your target audience by utilizing the 8 criteria for demographics and the 6 criteria for psychographics that advertisers and marketers use every day. By doing this, you will pull mostly traffic interested in your product or services by the thousands. We're also going to teach you about scheduling. Did you know that hundreds of studies have been done on when social media sites see the most traffic and engagement, what days, what times of the day? You can even schedule at certain times to get more likes and certain times to get more click-throughs and sales conversions. By knowing these statistics and the reasons behind them, you'll be able to ride the wave of engagement at those days and times, increasing your leads and contextual following. And trending and viral content. We will also show you how to build and manage effective pages tailored to the interests of your target audience. This will act as a holding pin for your leads and will keep them excited and engaged about your products. In addition, you'll learn about where to find trending content and how to utilize that to pull traffic to you, as well as how to identify and create viral content of your own as well. And now it's time for a little vocabulary lesson. Sorry about this, but it is important. Content and audiences. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to replace the word post in your brain with content. The difference between a successful social media marketer and a social media user is that we utilize content. Content has been researched. It's already proven or extremely likely to be shared. It strikes at an interest your audience already has that we determined when we were finding your target audience. Begin thinking in terms of posting content for your audience and not making posts for your friends. Speaking of audiences, Literally and figuratively, these are not your friends. They're leads. Warm or cold, they are leads nonetheless. Leads need content. They need to be engaged. They need to be sold, and your audience is calculated. You know who you want. You went after them and got them for your business before you ever met them. So because of that, you've targeted them as potential leads, and you need to treat them accordingly. Reach and engagement. Reach is simply the amount of people viewing your content. If you post a piece of content, it's seen by one person who shares it, and then it's seen by 10 of their friends, your total reach is 11 people. This is good for gauging how your content is being used. For instance, you won't get much reach if your content's not being shared. Dialing it down a little more, engagement is how many people and who are interacting with your content. The metrics we take into account are the amount of likes, shares, and comments you're receiving on your content, as well as people talking to each other in the comments. Post-engagement metrics are important when gauging what content is most effective and on who. So now that's out of the way, let's talk business. Finding relevant needles in the haystack of social media users. We have identified the two biggest reasons people fail at social media marketing. Number one is they are not calculating a target audience. They're ignoring the interests of the people who are interested in their product. You're going to use real, proven techniques to dial down the customers you want to a T. This is going to allow you to not only draw the leads you want en masse, but also to know their interests and what will engage and stimulate them. And the second reason people fail at social media marketing is non-engaging content. You will learn how to not only research and follow trending content relevant to your audience, but you'll also get a lesson in high arousal emotions and how to create or utilize already existing viral content. That's going to take a lot of the guesswork out of what will engage and bring you traffic. You'll already know this is stuff people are interested in your target audience, and we're going to teach you how to find that. Pulling traffic, ensuring that you have the best chances of reaching an audience that will engage with your business. Driving traffic to you and your pages. No one technique alone will consistently work to drive thousands of likes, leads, and social media users a day free. Therefore, we utilize a number of techniques to drive traffic from groups relevant to your broad cause or pull page and drive them to your network. Very important to say right now, do not attempt any of these before viewing the next videos. Facebook wants you to pay for these likes. So it's very important that you pay attention to the restraints and limits on your accounts, and we get into that in video 2. And now to give you a basic structural overview, let's say you have a cologne company and it sells men's cologne. We will determine a target audience for that company. Nobody's going to like content that is shared by a cologne company. That's been proven over and over again. The business pages do not drive engagement. However, plenty of people will like a page that focuses on their demographic and psychographic interests. So for our example, cars, sports, and women for a middle-aged, unmarried male demographic. We would create this poll page that focuses on their interests and their psychographics, 3 or 4 different psychographic criteria. And then when that page draws enough likes, let's just say 100,000 to make the numbers easy, we would share and advertise content from the cologne company to that poll page and mix that in with the content that they're already seeing down their feed and enjoying every day. And so to start, we're going to set a goal of moving 10% of the relevant traffic. So if you got 100,000 likes on your poll page, we want to see you have 10,000 likes on your company page or more. Conclusions. By learning to correctly determine your business's target audience via demographic and psychographic analysis, you're able to determine their interests and where they live on social media. Once you know who you're after and their interests, you are able to create pages, content, and assets tailored around them. By combining knowledge of your target audience interest with an understanding of high arousal emotions, Facebook algorithms, trending, and viral content, you are then able to engage contextual traffic to your business. And finally, we will teach you where and how to place this content to engage and drive the maximum amount of relevant traffic back to your business and to your network online, where you are able to keep them as a captive audience, grow it daily, and advertise on their feeds. So I hope everyone enjoyed the overview of the Savage Traffic System. This would be video number 1. Next, we're going to move into the rules of savagery. Everything that you need to know not to get your account banned for posting too much, too little, some insight into their algorithms, some really interesting stuff. So we'll see you there.